I missed you.
Missed you too.
Been here long?
A few minutes.
Sorry about that. This meeting.
Want some?
Please. It's been weeks, months. So, Karen still pissed at me?
Well, you could say that, yeah.
She really knows how to hold a grudge.
Well, this is kind of a biggie, you gotta admit. When's it come?
This morning, Nancy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she loves New York. Thought we'd hang out, catch a couple of shows.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You look...
Thanks, I feel great. Running again.
Oh, yeah?
Lost a little weight.
More than a little.
Nancy and I would get up at 6.
Wow.
Run 4 or 5 miles. Come back, make love in the shower. And off to work. That's my regimen. Let me tell you, it's totally changed my perspective on it.
Must be all those invigorating showers.
The things she's got me doing, Gabe.
Lucky you.
Nancy has more imagination, more daring, more wisdom. Just goes to show you how age is totally irrelevant. I'm a boy toy at 43. She is so at home in her own body. See, I've never known what that was like before. It's something a lover teaches you. Something you learn together. Beth and I never had that. Beth was never comfortable in her own body.
Really? So, gee,
How could I expect you to be comfortable with mine? Nancy and I were strolling along, and she'll put her hand on my ass or something just like that without even thinking about it. That sex was always up to me. It's never about one thing. Never about desire. It's all about obligation. Of course, once the kids came, well, you know how that is. Sex became just one more thing on the list of things to do. Nancy and I are totally the same. She just needs to stroke my fingers not that hard, or give me a look, or laugh a certain way.
Do you two ever talk?
You don't talk all the time. Remember what that's like when a relationship is new, all that talk, all that sex, all that laughter? Nancy hears me. She really hears me. She saved my life. She really did. She breathed life back into me.
Good. That's great. Wow. What? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Come on, I know you. I know that.
I'm just listening. That's what's working. No, really, isn't that what you told me?
I said that when I was still very wrong.
What, you're not so wrong anymore? Well, what are the rules then? You gotta fill me in here, pal. I gotta know the rules so I don't step out of bounds.
Gabe.
No, you wanna know what I'm thinking? I'll tell you. I'm thinking, I hear you talk. I hear these words coming out. You sound like a fucking movie to me, Tom. You're really
I'm trying to tell you, I was dying. You don't understand that, do you? I was losing the will to live. Isn't that dying? The life I was living had no relationship to who I was or what I wanted. It was deadening. The constant logistics of you pick up Sam and take him to lollipop tennis, I'll take Laurie to hockey practice.
But that's...
No, this is what we would talk about. Really. This would pass for conversation, America.
I know, but...
Man, that dog Sarge finally finished me off. It wasn't enough we had 2 cats and fish and a guinea pig. No. Beth felt the kids had to have a dog because she had a dog. I spent my entire adult life cleaning up one form of shit or another. Now I was on to dog shit. Sure brought me to waste management. How do you keep love alive when you're shoveling shit all day?
We've all made sacrifices. It's the price you pay to have family.
Yeah, but you gotta really want that. What do you mean? You and Karen, you really wanted that. That's what I realized. I never really did. What are you talking about? I don't know what I was thinking of. It was completely against my nature.
What?
settling down, having kids. It's just one more thing I did because it was expected of me, not because I had any real passion for it. Like law, it was a foregone conclusion since the age of 10 to be a lawyer like my father was. So I always felt, I don't know, inauthentic in this life.
You were what? A party boy trapped in the body of a family man? You know, Tom, I swear I actually saw you enjoying yourself on a number of occasions over the last decade or so.
Yeah, sure, but honestly, most of the time, I was just being a good sport.
A good sport?
You know what I mean.
No, wait a minute. You were faking it? You mean to tell me that all those years, Tommy, that the four of us together, raising our kids together, the vacations, the dinners, the hours of videotape, that you were just faking it?
No.
Well, what? I don't get it. I was there too, you know. All this misery, this agony you described. Yes, that we're living our lives, sharing our humdrum little existences. I think you were there, wholeheartedly there. And now you tell me you had 9 o'clock and a foot out the door?
You've got to stop taking all this so personal.
Well, how would you take it? You said that you wasted your life. That's what you said.
I don't mean you and Karen. I don't mean you. I never mean you. You're my best friend. I've got to be able to say this stuff to you. Talking about my marriage.
It's not that simple. Karen, Danny, and Isaac and I, we were all a big part of this terrible life, and you had to get the hell away from it. You know, Isaac is totally freaked out by this, by the way. So when you repudiate your entire adult life...
That's not what I've done.
That's essentially what you've done. And I can understand how you might find it necessary to do that. It must be strangely exhilarating, blowing everything to bits. No, really. You build something that's precarious and even the best of circumstances, and you succeed. At least you make it look like you succeed. Friends think at us. And then you blow it all up. It's like how much Danny and Isaac sometimes they'll take all their toys and they'll dump them in the middle of the floor. Legos and blocks and train tracks, and they'll build these elaborate cities together. They'll spend hours in it. They'll plan, they'll collaborate, they'll squabble, and they'll negotiate, but they'll do it. And then what do? They wreck it. No pause to revel in what they've accomplished, no sigh of satisfaction. They just launch into a full throttle attack, bombs bursting, and blow the whole damn thing to bits.
Just want to be my friend. That's all. I want to be happy for you. Happy for you. Maybe I turned my life around.
Sure, I'm happy for you.
You can be so fucking smug sometimes. What? You're not new to all this, you know. Even you and Karen. What? Never mind. What? Come on, Gabe. I've heard you complain.
Well, sure, I complain. We all complain. That's what married friends do. They joke about sex and they bellyache about their wives and their kids. That doesn't mean they're going to leave. All marriages go through this baseline wretchedness from time to time, but we do our best to ride those passes out.
Yeah, like my parents did, like your parents. They rode it out for 50 years. Is that what you want me to do? What kind of example does that set to my kids? That we're all powerless to change our lives? You make a mistake? Too bad. You just have to live with it.
I don't know.
Come on, Gabe. Don't you ever want to just chuck it all and start all over? Come on, admit it.
Sure, of course I do.
Okay.
But the feeling passes. The key to civilization, I think, is fighting the urge to chuck it all. Where would we be with everybody's ids running around? Look.
All I'm saying is, don't do what I did. Don't shut your eyes. I was so steeped in denial and resignation. I know the signs, believe me.
Why are you doing this, huh?
You're my friend. I'd hate for you to wake up at 50.
You don't get it. I cling to him. I cling to her. Imagining a life without her doesn't excite me. It just makes me anxious. It all goes by so fast, Tom, I know. There's the hair goes, and then the waist, stamina, ability to stay up late, to read or watch a movie, never mind sex. Want to hear a shocker? Karen is premenopausal. That's right. My sweetheart. I love her. Sweet girl I walled around with on so many endless Sundays. It's having hot flashes. Doesn't seem possible. We spend our youth unconscious, feeling immortal, and then we marry and we have kids and we awaken with a shock mortality. Hours, that's all we can see. And we fear for their safety, our own. Airbags, plane crashes, pederads, and we spend our middle years wanting back the dreamy, carefree part. The part that we fucked and pissed away because now we know how bleeding it all is. Now we know, and it hardly seems fair because so much is gone and there's really so little left. Some of us try to regain our consciousness. Some of us blow up their own. Others of us take up the piano. I'm taking piano. We had a vow too, you know? Not a marriage, but something like it.
Yeah.
We were supposed to grow old and sad together and watch each other's kids grow up and cry at their weddings.
It's not like I'm dead, you know.
I guess what I'm saying is that how we're in this together, you know? For life.
That's just like saying misery loves company. I'm kidding. I'll still be there. It won't be with Beth. How is she?
Fine, I guess. We don't really see much of her anymore. Karen's supposed to have lunch every day.
You mean David yet?
David?
You know, the guy she's seen.
Oh, yeah. No.
I don't hold anything against him. He's actually a very nice guy. You gotta hand it to him hanging in there all those years. Finally getting what he wanted.
Oh. I didn't mean.
He really fell for Beth. He was really in love with her. I'm sure she's told you all about it.
Huh?
What's so weird about all this? We could have broken up back then when they had their thing. She stuck it out. 10 years, 2 kids later, they're back together. Well, there we go. I told Nancy I'd meet her at Saks. She loves taking me shopping. She hates my ties. She gave me this one for Christmas. Listen, I'll call you. How about, I've got the kids next weekend.
Well, actually, next weekend we're going away, right? To my sisters in New Hampshire. We have to stay there.
Next one.
Sure.
can't wait for you to meet Nancy. I know you're going to love her. She knows a lot about food.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she wants to be a nutritionist.
I thought she was a tablet.
She is, but she doesn't want to do that forever, you know. She wants to go back to school, get a degree.
Uh-huh.
We'll all go out to dinner, the four of us. How about that?
No, this one's on me.
You sure? Yeah. Thanks. I'll get the next one.
Sure. The next one.
So when's your train? I'll walk with you.
Actually, I'm not going home. I'm flying up to the vineyard.
Yeah?
Yeah, my flight's not until 7. Karen and the boys are already driving up, and we're opening the house this weekend.
I can't believe it's already summer.
Almost.
I'm jealous. Wish I was one with you.
Yeah, well. Bye.
Say hi to Karen if you think she'd be glad to hear from me. And give my love to the boys. Tell Isaac everything's going to be